Hello. Is it live? Come on, Twitch. Don't be a stinky person. So stinky. We're live. All right. Excellent. Oh, but excellent. What? This just fuck up? I'm sure it did. Hey, there it is. I don't know why that happened. But welcome back to the final week of the Gygax challenge. This campaign book building exercise that I've been doing for the past 5 weeks now. Um, this is the last step. We're almost done. This week we gotta build the larger world. Last week we made ourselves a little town. We populated it. We created some tensions there. There's some conflict brewing between clothiers and military people, and someone's gonna get stung or stabbed with a tungsten knitting needle. I guess that's my plan at least. Um, so yeah, this week Ray has digested a little bit of the article that Gary put out about rounding up the setting with some meaningful details. We've kind of been thinking about these as we've been going. I get that this is the last step, but like you can't really build any of that other stuff in a vacuum. So this has kind of been percolating. So we're gonna sort of take what we've learned from actually building the setting and talking through some of the more like thematic, theoretical, maybe plot things, and maybe start injecting some more richness into the setting beyond just the town and the dungeon. So Jan Gary Gygax, Jan Ernest once said, "Step 5 is something you won't immediately have to worry about, but it is a good idea to have a general plan in mind immediately. The general geography of the world should be sketched out. If you plan to make it possible to visit other worlds, times, or places, the general outline of all such areas should also be sketched out. Most of the fine referees I know work continually on their campaign, adding, changing, and expanding various parts." I mean, it's true. You as a GM, you're kind of you have to think of the bigger world because that's where the threats and the challenge come from, and this is why many a dungeon master has like created volumes upon volumes of text about their world that just never get fucking used because it's not relevant to the 3 rooms that they're stuck in because they failed to detect secret doors check, right? Like the amount of stuff we use here, probably a fraction of it is going to be like actually useful in a campaign, but it's good to keep it in the back of your head. It's good to have something to pull from if you need an NPC or you need a challenge, or you know maybe there's the part of the dungeon is a little too difficult and the players need a way to level themselves up, acquire more resources before taking it on again. um so so yeah, you have to consider these things, at least in part. Gary is right about this 100%. um one of the few things. So tasks. You made it! Yay, we did it! At this point you have everything you need to start playing, which I kind of brought up last week. Week 5 and beyond is about having fun. You can do whatever you like in this week to help round out the setting, but try to complete at least 3 of the following tasks. So let's pick 3 of them. Extra credit is actually playing this, so I don't know. Maybe if people enjoy this, they can hit me up on Twitter, and maybe we'll run something of this. I don't know. Maybe I'll check the LGC Discord because I post the stream there sometimes. Because sometimes they'll give me a pity watch. All right. So what are our options? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I've seen this one. We're definitely doing this one. All right. So sketch out the geography of the continent or even the whole world. At least jot down a rough idea of what lies to the north, south, east, and west of the area you have drawn. Outline other worlds or planes the characters could visit and identify a few places, items, or spells that will transport them there. Develop a pantheon of god and power, steal liberally, avoid the trap of making gods with nicely aligned domains. Poseidon was the god of the seas, but also the god of horses. Create some higher level non-player characters and villains, include their DNA. Create a calendar with festivals and other important dates. Nah. Generate some events and rumors from other lands that the characters might hear. That might be fun. Create more magical relics of the world and a short history, including where they were last seen and who or slash what owned them. Ooh, that might be good too. Old D&D really depends on like magic items and shit to like really empower characters, because like, oh, you're a ranger, that means you can fight with a sword in each hand and only take a -2 penalty and a -4 penalty on the first roll, instead of like a -4 and a -8 penalty on the roll. And you know, you can track people. You're the guy who can track people. That's it. Your hammer of thunderbolts or your like bow of exploding arrows is way more valuable than anything your class provides. Ugh. Excuse me, I just choked down an entire order of fried chicken before coming here, because I realized I hadn't eaten and my brain is stupid without food and I need to think. So yeah, more magical relics. Make encounter tables for each of the terrains present in your hex map or nearby land. So expanding some of the random encounter tables could be fun. Yeah, develop a company of adventurers or mercenaries who will cross paths. Of course, absolutely. Yes, 100%. Let's make some assholes and like stat them out. That's good. Okay, seed the map with unusual features, a valley of hot springs, weathered spires that look like giants, a festering swamp. Treat each place as a character. What is unique about their appearance? And what is scare? What is scare? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. What is scare? What do people who live there or visit there most need? What does itself want, or how does it behave? The blood march is filled with blood. Or sticky flowers. Visitors should bring clean water and bug repellent. Or make a list of system tweaks and house rules that relate to your setting. All right, that might be fun to do. All right, we got quite a few things that I kind of want to tackle. I guess let's just start picking a couple of them off and see what we can get done in like an hour and a half, 2 hours. I don't want to do the maps because like, you know what, let's at least talk about what the rest of the worlds, because like I like the idea of this being like a circumpolar area. Like this is maybe like the southern approach to this sort of pole area near the top, and there's like other things and there's other pressure. So yeah, let's I guess let's come up with some stuff. Make it a little bit more concrete. So let's say we are the southern approach. So we want the northern approach. I guess yeah. Let's tell us what's alright, so let's for southern approach, eastern approach, and western approach. Use a subtitle. All right. So yeah. So I think we're coming from the southern approach. So just some like notes about what's there. Because inevitably player characters are gonna come in and they're gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna grab. I see like one little detail here. I'm gonna gravitate towards that, and then we can say like, oh, well, they're representative of a character from blah blah blah, and build off of that. I'm a big advocate of letting the player characters, you know, shape and have influence on the world. I think it makes it a little bit more alive, gives it more depth, because you know it's more than one person working on it. People bring their own ideas, and if they clash with yours, well, cultural clash is one of the major engines of war. So good stuff to mine for drama, good stuff to mine for conflict. Just make sure that you're not being an asshole. All right, so our current setting is Eastern European slash Eastern European slash Nepalese influence. Um, yeah, so so I guess why are they coming up to the north? There is a unspecified plague, and maybe we can specify later if we like if some material detail comes up while we're discussing stuff. That is driving the population further. Like when I say plague, I don't mean like maybe there's an unspecified threat that is driving the population further to the pole as it is it's held by the colder weather. I want to take it. I want to steal something from Game of Thrones. Where like so if you're a big nerd and you read the World Book or you watch a lot of Alt Shift X, which is basically what I did, and actually a lot of Lucifer brings or means Lightbringer because for a couple months in quarantine I got really into Song of Ice and Fire, but it has a lot of good stuff in there. Like there's like the Wall and the North and like the lands of always winter, and that's like the unknown area. But if you go further east, like past Ashai or like near Ashai, there are these like there's this other wall like structure called like the Five Forts that are like made out of dragon stone and like can house 10,000 warriors each. And like there's a bunch of parallels happening, and the thought is that like maybe if you just go east, maybe it actually loops around north, and like eventually and like the ancient demons of the Eastern civilization and the ancient demons of like Westeros um are the same thing, right? Like they're intrinsically related, and I think that's a cool idea. So I kind of want to do that. So I think like maybe the South and the West are subjected to the same threat. But yeah, but it's kind of like the Spanish flu, right? Like Spanish flu broke out in a lot of countries, but it wasn't very well reported on because nobody wanted other countries to think that they were weak and ripe for invasion during World War I. So that is pushing the southern both are unaware of their common threat. Like yeah, like I mean, four nations is pretty basic. But like it's a good number. There's you have to deadlock, and then when you deadlock, you have or like once you take out the weakest one, then you have a triumvirate, and that's like it's interesting from a political standpoint. Like maybe if characters in this setting like hit ninth, 10th level and start like building strongholds and sort of shaping this region, that like maybe those sorts of stories would come into play. But again, like D&D's not really the best system for that. But whatever. Southerners. So I don't know. What's do we want to tie like nationality to sort of the to map real world identities onto these fake countries. It's a handy shorthand, but it can get a little racist. So I'm hesitant because then it will just become super racist because my brain is messed up and will immediately come up with the worst thing because I am the worst. Um, God damn it! What the fuck? What the fuck? All right. Can I make a bullet point? No. Google Docs. Why are you being a butt? Okay, whatever. This is why people would actually watch this. Me fighting with productivity software. Okay, so there's an unspecified threat. Yeah, the southern military sent icebreakers north to um establish. Many of them got stuck. Like it's whack up here. It's crazy cold. I think the north is like uninvolved. They have their own shit going on. Um, maybe it's related. Mysterious. Um, one I thought that it occurs that might be interesting is like magnets being very important because like having a compass is really useful in an area where like everything is covered in snow and looks the same. So yeah, I think that might be something to consider. Um, maybe one of these peoples is a producer of lodestone. Lodestones. Yeah, there's some political tension between the southern and the eastern because like oh well these things are valuable. Valuable in the tundra or compasses. Um, what else? I think maybe the Western approach is actually like the largest geographic power. They populations are sparse as a result, leading to a very yeah like ice cowboys. Let's just do that. Leading to a very individualist leading to a very individualist way of thinking pervading the popular idea sphere. What the fuck am I talking about? Leading to a very of thinking for most of the people. Yeah, so like very much a don't tread on me, my freedom, folks. Why not? Um, but yeah, also migrating to the pole. Also migrating to the pole. I think yeah. So for they didn't really have like much in the way of like central infrastructure in the way that the southern not much in the way of central infrastructure. Their migration north to the pole has been more aggressive to resource shortages. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Mysterious, magical north. Magic north. Um, all right. What else is there, JM? Yeah, I think they're the ones who are unaffected. Like, um, I think they're the Eastern crawl forward is like also politically motivated. Migrate. They're essentially migrating to the pole because the others are. They're like, well, what the fuck is happening up here? To the pole. I think yeah, pole word is a pole word. That sounds like the worst like Squidward hentai. I don't know, man. That's messed up. Pole word. Migrating to the pole main because they see other nations doing it. Unaffected by the southern threat. Affected by the thing that is threatening the south. For now. Gotta bold and underline that. For now. Yeah, I think they're probably one of the more industrialized technology, more industrialized. I think yeah, they have I think they have steam power, where like the other more industrials possessing of steam power, which is useful. And it's gonna make their advance into the north a lot more problematic for the others who are like stuck with more traditional means of like keeping warm. But also, yeah, it's possessing a steam power. Um, okay, yeah. So the world, the rest of the world, man. Uh, let's be heading three. It's, is there a heading four? There is heading four. All right. Let's go. Let's heading four. Four and heading four. Dungeons and Dragons thrill and document formatting. Woo. Yeah, I think we're gonna leave the northern one untouched. Like that'll definitely be like, oh, if you want to play someone mysterious, come from the north. People won't know anything about you. All right. Okay, so that's sort of like the rest of the worlds. We have some notes. These will probably be refined on. All right. A few other worlds or planes. And identify the spells that will transform them. I don't think like planar travel is a big deal here. I guess mainly because like my current campaign that I'm running for 5e deals with a lot of like interplanar stuff. So I am less inclined to include this. I said I didn't want to. Let's you know let's talk about God. Do you believe in good? I believe in good. All right. The divine. So it's worth putting some notes down just so that like we have them. So the divine. I had a thought the other day where it's like the gods don't come this north. But like I think in near pole, there are no gods. Nature is supreme. Druids are able to tap into the power of nature, produce magical effects. In truth, they are they can be considered more as antibodies, what nature uses to rid itself of sickness. I think divine power can freely be accessed. I think this is definitely by mortal belief. I always like this idea where it's like it's not necessarily like gods or anything, but like the fact that they believe. It's a very like Stephen King Dark Tower approach, but I like it. I like it. So by more belief, the more strongly a person, group of people believe a thing, um, more likely it is to be made manifest. The mechanism are not well understood. The mechanisms are not understood and are often liberally tied to the concept of faith. Clerics. Um, some people have the notion named gods, but this is uncommon. Nature is supreme. Most people hold fairly animistic beliefs. Everything has a spirit, God attached to it. Daemon attached to it. Yeah, so like people have the this is uncommon. Person like faith is considered to be a personal thing. It can be wielded, but it's special and abnormal, and people who are clerics are often viewed with like suspicion, um, or because it's like okay, but what are you really? Like you say you're the emissary of like Jesus Christ or whatever, but like no one's ever heard of this person who. But you have these powers, but like, aren't you just a wizard? Why are you talking about like God? Why like the druids have power? Yeah. So I think that's kind of all I have to say about the notion of the divine here. Clerics exist. Their fuel their faith is what fuels their spells. If that faith is in something, it may exist, but that may be a by virtue of that particular individual believing hard enough in it. Because like it's a fantastical setting. We don't have to tie things to reality. We don't have to like explain things. It's Dungeons and Dragons. It makes fuck all sense to begin with. Okay. So we did some musings on the nature of the divine. Uh, some high level non player characters and villains. Well, I think we have one like already. We have the what's it? High level NPCs. All right. Well, we have General Bajra here. Our boy. He's like a fucking 13th level fighter or something. He's up there. Um is a 13th level fighter. Um, I think, yeah, definitely. I think what's her name? Also, Boza. Druid Boza is a 11th level druid. I actually no, I think she's an arch druid. I think like legit, she's or yeah, I think like she's legit an arch druid. Like she doesn't like have people respect her or pay fealty to her, but like she's got it going on. Who else? Maybe a wizard. Maybe a wizard. I was thinking the other day while I was prepping for like a Star Wars campaign that like George Lucas gave himself a very easy out. He could just name his characters the stupidest fucking shit, and people will just accept it. Savage Opress, Sleazebago, Elan Sleazebago, right? Like I'm definitely gonna do it in a Star Wars game. I can't do it here. I'm sorry. Otherwise, all my people are named Flip Florp and Jibby Jew and Billy Bob, and it kills the setting, right? It really does. So, yeah. What's some higher level NPCs? I think there are I think the army also has like a I don't want to say a paladin. We just spent all this time waxing about it. I guess like I don't know. I'm of the opinion that if you are going to play a paladin in like AD&D, you better fucking like actually roll those stats because it's supposed to be rare. Your dude's supposed to be lucky and then he dies because like oh we stick the powerful guy up front and then he takes all the damage. High level NPCs. So we got Druid Boza, who's a 14th level druid. Um, what else? Who else do we want? I want a wizard. Do I need to give them DNA? Oh yeah, I need to give them DNA. Already. Okay, so then these guys are out. So high level NPCs. So we need a wizard. I think we need like ice crab god. We need. I like having a necromancer handy. Why not? Ice zombies, but like yeah, there's something going on with the intelligent undead. Um, but I don't have any particular idea yet. I think maybe yeah, that's one of those like threads I want to leave for the players to tug on and like oh, what if it's this? Yes, that's what it always was. I didn't just take what you said and made it true. Yeah. So yeah, high level NPCs. So we need I think the wizard and the necromancer are separate. Necromancer is D N A. Yes. So his need is to mass power with an army of undead. His approach is going to be attempt to manipulate things behind the scenes. Very, very much a Palpatine type. Yeah, and distinguishing trait. I think we got a hot necromancer, like sexy necro. Emphasis on romance. He's got two types of bones for you. All right. I think maybe they are a D and A. All right. Very meticulous. Meticulous. Lots of time. Takes their Their need is to accumulate knowledge. Their distinguishing trait is they are consistently. Yeah, like they go out in the tundra and they're like wearing too many coats and then they start sweating. They're like, "Oh, I'm dying." It's like, "How are you warm?" Oh, it's because you're wearing 90 billion layers. The ice crab god. Is a giant crab. Need crab battles. Unknown. I think like uh their approach is entirely alien. Humanoids could not hope to comprehend the crab wisdom. Yeah, I don't think I don't think they have a need, right? Like, very much Palpatine time. Likely embedded in a town, subject for rescue, or with a new caravan. They're on the move. I think like yeah, they can show up in a lot of places. The Zerker chief leader um eh. Ah, damn you, microphone. Damn you. Okay. Let's see. How many of these do we come up with? I mean, yeah, four is good. Takes their time. Healing knowledge. Likely found in old dungeons or mysterious ruins. Very yeah. His distinguishing need. Yeah, I guess just covered in scars from long ago fought battles. His need is to secure place for his people. And his approach is murder. He will carve out a bloody swath for his people to live if it kills him or a bunch of other people, preferably a bunch of other people. All right, so we got a couple of high level NPCs. We can come up with names for them later. I'm because like I'm just running through this list. I have again this is just for funsies, right? This is additional flavor, additional context. Maybe we can get in even like 15 pages of notes. That would be neat. That's a fun little campaign book. Create a calendar. I don't want to do that at all. That sounds horrible. Um, Other lands rumors. Yeah, so I think yeah, more rumors. I think we're gonna update this one as we go. More rumors. T this isn't so much a like a exhaustive table and more just like what do people here know about the rest of the world? All right. I need to pull up a copy of Labyrinth Lord. Where's my copy of Labyrinth Lord? It's in the downloads folder somewhere, I hope. GDB. No. No. Thrill that none of you can see this. God damn it. Is it? No, that's the browser console. Really? I don't have a copy of. I was literally looking at one yesterday. Is it just did I just leave it in my browser cache? Am I just a dummy? It's very possible. There we go. GDB. And Advanced Labyrinth Lord. Do they have more monsters for me? They do. Habitat density, layer encounters, aerial servant, blah, 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 blah. All right. We got okay. There we go. I got what I need. Can I allow you guys to see it? Quite possibly. There we go. Labyrinth Lord, hey, by Daniel Proctor. Another great game. I highly recommend Labyrinth Lord. It's good shit. Got close, close you. All right, and this is basic Labyrinth Lord. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Now you guys can follow along. This is the free version. I really want to. I want to get one of the print-on-demand ones, but I don't play enough Labyrinth Lord, and I have too many books. Too many books. Monsters. All right, we got lots of monsters. Cool. More rumors and expanded random encounter tables. Okay. Let's do some more rumors. Actually, no. I don't. I want to skip rumors for now. I want to do encounter tables. That seems more fun. So I'm going to do more of that. Create a table. Table. Okay, good. Left. So we're gonna say roll. One. So this is 2d6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. What other terrain types do we have? We got forest. We got water. Yeah. Let's mountain, forest, and volcano. Let's do that. Mountain, forest, and volcano. Mountain, forest. May the forest be with you. To the right. All right, mountain, forest, and Volcano. That's about even. I don't fucking give a shit. All right. Expanded random encounter table. So that one was just for the tundra. Um, yeah, I think like fire giant at the center of the volcano. Hmm, giant ants. I think definitely basilisk is a thing that can occur in the mountain. I think that'll be less than common. Basilisk. Oh, you're very likely to find like bars, wolves, or no, I want saber tooth tigers. No wolves here, only tigers. Um, Camels, a large cat, a cockatrice, giant enemy crab. We already have one of those. Um, ooh, that might be fun. Like a doppelganger. To replace a PC. Yeah, that might be good. There's just like a random doppelganger in the woods or in the mountains. Let's go. Let's send him down a cave. Comes back. Something's weird about him. I like it. 10 hit die. There was a giant carnivorous fly, and when I saw it, I thought I'd died. Um, yeah, I think some like zombies. Climbers. Gnomes. Yeah, let's get gray ooze in there. Gray ooze. Oh, definitely some heck peppers. I'm gonna look at that like in like 3 years when I actually end up running this game and be like, what the fuck was I talking about? Heck peppers. Kobolds, giant leech, lycanthrope. Yeah, maybe some lycanthropes. 1d4 werebears. Yeah, yeah. Like werebears. They just live here, man. They're just like, why the fuck are you here? Leave us alone. We're bears. We'll eat you. Men are the real monster. I think yeah, more. You're likely to encounter some Morlocks Morlocks. 86 Morlocks. Lots of Morlocks. A purple worm. So many hit dice. You do. Everyone does like 1d6 damage a hit. It's it's like, yeah, that's a lot. Also, they're not gonna hit. AC of 6. It's not a bad chance of hitting. Still, was it, how many attacks do you get? You get 2d8, 1d8 poison, and you can swallow. Giant scorpion. Flame salamanders. Yeah. Flame salamanders. Yeah. Flame salamanders. Hmm. Lava shark. Lava shark. My God. Giant spiders, giant squid, lava squid. Yes, 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 yes. Lava squid tries to pull enemies into the magma. Yeah, that's a fucking environment hazard right there. It's like, oh, let's stay away from this lava pit. Oh no, something's pulling us towards the lava pit. Um, so fire giant is one thing. I think vent of poisonous gas saves. Yeah. Save or die, motherfucker. Sometimes you just eat a bunch of lava gas and then you die. Avalanche. Um, I think it like in the forest predators. You might also find woodsman. Yeah, you might just find them like doing stuff, getting attacked. Working attacked. A tree fell on them. Right, like yeah, all sorts of shit can happen when you're alone in the woods. I think a banshee's in the woods. Yeah, she'll fuck you up. Um. Oh yes, Trent's. ND3 Trent's. Um. Yeah, they're pissed off that you're just like walking on them. Oh, I moved the window and now Twitch can't see it anymore. Boo. Boo. You gonna be happy? Steam. Uh, There we go. All right. Damn you, Ubs. All right. I pressed the wrong thing. So yeah. What do we do now? Still filling out encounter tables. Still looking at PDFs of monsters. Monsters. Advanced compendium. Show me new monsters. Do they got new monsters? Habitat density. Some new rules. Aerial servant. An ape. Baboon. Giant beetles. Boulet. Oh yeah, boulet. That's boulet. Definitely a boulet. I think you could also expect to find like one on the mountain. Boulet. Mm. Waddles, giant crayfish, Astaroth, Baylor. Got the different demon types. I really want demons. Like my again, current campaign, very demon heavy. Flightless bird, ostrich. Okay, so an ostrich has 3 hit dice. Today I learned something. Homunculus. Locanth. Yeah, I think like there's definitely like a night hag in the woods. Um Ring caravan. Do they have like plants, like plant monsters? Phase tiger, pterodactyl, P, P for plant. You got plants for me. Plants for days. Oh yeah, ropers for sure. Ropers in the volcano, 100%. Um, like it's a dormant volcano, but like yeah, just hint at every once in a while. Okay, so yeah, fire giant. And again, like I don't really care about the balance of these random encounters too much. If the players need to run away, they need to run away. That's how this game works. Mm. Ugh. This is bugging me. Normal text. Bold. Normal text. Bold. Normal text. Bold. Normal text. Bold. Bold barbecue. All right. Doppelganger. Blah 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 blah. Avalanche. Raganosa giants. Hmm. 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 A rhino, a rust monster, a salamander, skeletons, undead, unicorn, vampire, giant weasel. How many hit dice is a giant weasel? 48 plus 4. All right, giant weasel. Fuck it. Let's put it. Let's put it in. Giant 1d6 giant weasels. Cause why not? It's the last thing people expect are giant weasels. Well, we can also look at some of the encounter tables here. Let's color our opinion with what the game recommends. So yeah, werewolf brigands, a direwolf, white, a unicorn, a green dragon, cockatrice aboard, giant killer bees. No, it's too cold for bees. Um, ooh, yeah, maybe. Yeah, let's go with the face tiger. Lots of tigers. Oh, I mean, we already have two tiger. I think a face tiger is a little bit more unique. All right, and we need 5. Wandering merchants. Yeah, I mean, why not? That's good. Mountain. The yeah, I have a copy of the Dying Earth around here. JVGS7. I don't know. Vance is a little weird because like I can see that like the dude is a like a first level wizard. Like he memorizes color spray and shield, and they're talking about like I love how they talk about how like he studied all the various magical arts like necromancy and algebra, but there's a thing that really bugs me about Vance is that whenever he introduces a female character, like his character will just like Kugel routinely runs into women, threatens to rape them, and then leaves them to die. That's a little. I'm not a fan of that. It seems a little disposable. I think I don't know. There's more potential for these characters, but definitely the world building very 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 good. Big fan of Dying Earth. That's I got into it because of Dungeon Crawl Classics, Appendix N. I was going through it, and I heard it mentioned in that book, in the Numenera book, and I finally figured I'd buy an anthology, and it's all right. I'm about halfway through it. I think I'm I like the wizard character more than Kugel. I think Kugel sucks. But I understand where the Jack from Numenera came from. That is 100% a Kugel. Uh, Almost done Volcano. What does old Labyrinth Lord have? For mountains, they have Volcano. No, I think I'm gonna put Roper. No, what? One All right. The fuck, the fuck, Jordan. Damn your brain. Uh, Volcano. What's I don't want to like. There's a fire giant in there. I kind of don't want there to be a dragon here. I think that's like a later game thing. I don't want that to be in a random encounter. I think yeah, some like definitely like a troll. 1d2 trolls. That'll be a fun encounter. So yeah, I think berserker camp. 2d10 making camp. I already typed the word camp. Why am I camping type twice? All right. Abandoned caravan. 5% or 40% chance of having useful supplies. 5% chance of having a random magic item. You know, maybe they'll be lucky. All right. So, all right. All of a sudden, we have only 2 slots left on mountain. 4 slots total. Uh, yeah, yeah. OGL. Okay, yeah, maybe I think a white dragon. Cause like yeah, it'll just be like hanging around. And for volcano, we need 2 uncommon rare things. Mountain hills. I mean, yeah, let's just like 1D for ogres and so yeah, I think with fire trolls they need to instead of fire. But yeah, like they'll regenerate unless you douse them in water. I think that's the rub there. And I guess 2 more slots. What's a uncommon thing in the mountains? Um, yeah, just like yeah, because it doesn't always have to be like a thing trying to like a thing actively trying to kill them. It could be a thing passively trying to kill them. Oh we already have avalanche. Then mm, yeah, let's have a rock, a flying enemy. That's we don't have a lot of these here. Like a rock attack. Like they're just a giant bird comes through and peck their fucking eyes out, and they're like, bah! And the players are like, ah, very Promethean. And finally, yeah, a fire mage. Why not? Like, let's have just like a dude there who's like, I'm here to study the volcano and become one with it. Okay. And then we're new. 4 heck peppers. 2d8 flame salamanders. Yeah. All right. There we go. Expanded random encounter tables. Done. And we've only been at this for an hour. All right, that's pretty good. We got some stuff. What other things? Okay. All right. Oh, okay. I think the last thing we're gonna do is develop a company of rival adventurers. So I think rival rival adventurers. All right, I think something squadron, the Snowy Peak Squadron. An adventuring party from the southern or the western approach, trying to lay claim to lands of their own. Um, um, they consist of. Let's get some Texan ass names. We'll get 4 dudes and 4 ladies. That will no. They consist of them. And they totally all have like yeah the westerns are like very clearly Americans. I think that's Albert Sunrise caught Bard a fighter who uses a longbow, a thief, a cleric voted to his cow. Yes. Ranger. Ranger the Ranger. And a yeah, okay, so there's our party. Um uh, so all right, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, there we go. So we're just gonna do the columns for stats: strength, intelligence, wisdom, dexterity, constitution, charisma. Yeah, we. So what we got? 8. We got 15. We got 9. We got 11. We got Man, I can't do math today. That's 15. Wow, 2 15s. That's like a really good. That's a really good AD&D character. And 6. Clumsy wizard. All right. That's actually a pretty good wizard. Okay. So what else we got? We got 10. We got 11. We got 9. We got 10. This is a very average character. Oh boy, we got a 17, and we got a 10. Also, I would love to play this character. That is this is better than I roll for my regular shit. A cavalier. Is it? I always forget. Strength, intelligence, wisdom, dexterity, constitution, and charisma. Okay, I messed up the order. So strength, intelligence, wisdom, dexterity, constitution, and charisma. Constitution. All right. Either way, that's still a pretty good wizard. Yeah. So yeah. So wisdom. Dexterity. Con. All right. So we got stats for these guys, and we can like as effectively these guys their stats can be whatever, but their level should match the players. Um. All right. So we got 12, 9. Oof. 5. Oof. 5, 11, and 7. This dude sucks. Um, kind of dumb, kind of slow. I guess one of the fighters. Yeah, no name. There we go. Perfect. Strength, intelligence, wisdom, dexterity, con, charisma. Ranger the Ranger. All right, we're gonna need better stats for this guy. Come on, no Emmys. Okay, that's pretty solid. We got 14. We got we got 8. We got we got 6. We got 9. We got We got 15, and we have 12. Again, not a bad character for Granger the Ranger. I'm gonna use my DM magic, and I'm gonna swap the strength for the dexterity. Because I'm a cheater pumpkin eater. I'm gonna give intelligence, wisdom. What does a ranger need? I'm curious. Are these stats even worth for a ranger? I suppose I did determine his class before I rolled stats for him, but again, I'm the DM. I can do whatever the fuck I want. I would just like to make sure that they're not terrible. Classes. Just scroll in. Fighters. This is illusionists. Magic users. Paladins. Rangers. Oh boy. Alright, so int 12, Wiz 12, con 15. Alright. So int Wiz con. Alright, we can do that. We got that, fam. Int Wiz strength, intelligence, wisdom. There we go. Wait, no. Oh, god damn it. All right. I'm not going to do this here. All right. Dicking around with stats. Riveting streaming content. All right. So we're going to say, so this is strength, int, Wiz, con, Wiz, dix, con. All right. 8 is not a penalty. There we go. All happy. All right. So now we need another character. Yay, rolling characters. Okay. We got 12. 12, 11, 10. Oh my god. Can we get 9? Can we get 9? Oh no. We have 14, 15, and 12. Again, these are way better rolls than I normally get when I roll AD&D or basic D&D characters. I'm quite mad. All right, strength. And swap his on. Okay, we need Another one of these fuckos. High dex, high dex, high dex. All right. Strength, intelligence, wisdom, dexterity. So, 15. God damn it. 15. Uh, 11. 10. 13. 4. And. Uh, 11. Yeah, so I think maybe this one's a little sickly. All right. We need um I'll swap out strength and dex. One more, two more. Roll. Jesus. What is with all these 15 strength characters? 10, 14, 7, 13, 13. Again, what is with these stats I'm rolling? Never when it matters. Never when it matters. Strength. And win. All right, and finally, our bard, songbird. All right, so we got 11, we got 10, we got 12, we got 15, we got 15, we got 7, and then we got 7, 2 7s. All right. So I'm gonna put that 50 at the back for charisma. I'm gonna put 7 strength. There we go. That's probably a better bard. Build a better bard. And cha. All right. So there we go. We got our party of rival adventurers. A bunch of frosty cowboys whose personalities are going to effectively reflect the characters. So there's no real point in fleshing them out now. They exist to foil the player characters. All right. So we've created a rival party of characters. Blah blah blah. And I don't really want to do any system tweaks. I think like whatever. Labyrinth Lord is fine. I don't have anything really in mind. I didn't have any sort of high concept for this beyond Tundra adventures. And I think I facilitated that. I have more than enough setting information just to like make up stuff wholesale, and it will fit in here. I got maps. I got a dungeon. I got the potential to spin off into other adventures. I think yeah, we've done it. We've made a campaign setting, you guys. It's exciting. 5 weeks, about no more than like, I don't know. On average, it's been about 90 minutes a week. So what? 90 times five. 9 times 5 is 45. So 400. Like what? Four. What? I'm so confused. What the fuck was I even talking about? 5 times 90. Yeah. So 450 minutes. That's not a lot. That's a couple hours out of your life that you can do this and make a reasonably fleshed out campaign setting. I gotta give Gygax some credit. Like, this will definitely get you started. I wasn't even like following it to the letter. I was kind of half-assing it, only really devoting like an hour and a half a week, and I managed to get it done. But I'm an experienced DM. I know how to think ahead. Maybe this will take a bit longer for you, but if you're watching this, I hope this inspired you to go make a campaign setting. I can't do the extra credit because I don't have any players. Boo hoo. But maybe one day I will. Maybe we'll stream some campaign, a short like 3 or 4 session thing in this little world, explore it a bit, see how it fares once you put it under the iron. But I guess that's gonna do it for me. I got nothing else going on. I have made a campaign setting. I feel good about myself. I've I kind of just want to like give myself a little pat on the back at least. I set out to do this. I earmarked 5 weeks and I did it. I'm happy that I was able to like set a goal and accomplish it to like a fairly reasonable degree of success. Like looking back on about like what 14 pages of document. There's a lot here, and there's like way more where it can be expanded. I didn't even fucking do rumors. I don't really feel like doing rumors. It's a good Fleetwood Mac album. It's not a good thing. It I'd rather them sort of arise from play, like seated by the player's curiosity, give them stuff they would interest them specifically. So yeah, that does it for the Gygax 75 challenge. Made a campaign setting in 5 weeks. Once again, I want to thank Ray Otis for putting this on itch. You should go check it out, rayotis.itch.io. It's Gygax 75 challenge. It's pay what you want. It's free, more or less. I'm gonna go and donate to this after we're done here. I enjoyed this little exercise, and I hope if you didn't enjoy this, this at least inspires you to go and do a better job than I fucking did. So yeah,